Hi everyone, Shadowsun here. Welcome back to my channel. So this is the first installment in my meditation series. This will be a three-part series. This is part 1, as you can see from the title. This is going to mainly cover my personal view on meditation, what it is, and I give you some examples, and I encourage everyone to check my blog post in the description below and prior posts. My link for the blog, shadowsunmusings.net, is in the description bar, along with my email and along with my Twitter and other social medias. So I encourage you all to check those out because I have a large variety of other posts, some of which do relate to the topic. So in this video, I just want to give you guys an overview. So as part of this series, I want to talk about what meditation is, and I want to provide tips, and I want to provide resources, which I will do in the subsequent videos in this series. Furthermore, I want to provide types of meditations and how you can get started in meditation if you're brand new to meditation. And this is just from my perspective. I'm not an expert on this. If you are a fellow witchcraft practitioner or a pagan, or if you just are somebody who's super into yoga or meditation or the like, please, I encourage you to leave a comment on either the post or the video. Both would be fine as well. I would love to know your thoughts. If you know anything that I don't know, if I'm wrong, I want to know. So I'd like to get into this by talking about my personal view of meditation. In my view, meditation is a way to alter the state of consciousness in order to achieve a task or a goal. For example, I know a lot of people who use meditation to clear their mind, and there's like this idea that meditation excuse me, is all about clearing the mind and having an empty mind. I personally don't see it like that. I believe that it can help you create an inner stillness, but I also believe that the consciousness does get changed when you are meditating, and there are research regarding that, and that's going to be in a subsequent post. But you can also use meditation to reduce stress and for relaxation, and I mentioned in the post how I've used meditation for all kinds of things, including stress, relaxation, and clearing my mind. But I also find that as a pagan and as a practitioner of magic, that meditation allows me to look at a concept from a different point of view, and it allows me to understand that concept. For example, in regards to a ritual, I have done meditations before ritual, during a ritual, and after ritual. And for example, I have used meditation to help me when it comes to banishing work. So let's say I'm trying to get rid of something. I did a banishing spell and as part of a larger ritual. And what I did was I wanted to meditate on the concept of banishing, but also what I was trying to banish and what that meant for me. And meditation allowed me to do that. And for many people, meditating on a concept is a bit difficult. I like to use, quote unquote, visual aids or aids in general, whether that's a symbolic representation of the item I'm trying to banish, or just focusing on that concept of what is banishing. However, I will again go into this in a separate video and post. Further, I have also used meditation to help ground. I've done meditation specifically for grounding myself in the here and now, grounding myself in the present moment, which is also another way you can use meditation to aid you. And I also use meditation in daily life as well because I deal with some anxiety on a large variety of situations, and I find that meditation allows me to focus on something. It allows me to keep keep and stay present. I apologize for my refrigerator. It allows me to bring myself back from that period of anxiety, and it allows me to stay in the present moment. Also, I find that meditation is a great way for me to stay focused on the task at hand. I find that meditation is really helpful when so my anxiety tends to pop up when I'm going out sometimes, especially in large crowds, especially with the pandemic right now. So I like to try to get a few minutes of meditating in, and that will look different depending on when I'm leaving, how I'm leaving, how often I have. Further, I also use meditation to reduce stress when I'm having a period of overwhelm or a period of stress like we all have. I take at least 5-10 minutes if I can. It depends. And it's going to depend on the type of meditation as well. So this is just my personal perspective. Also, I have found meditation to be super beneficial when you are crafting a spell. So for example, I'll just use banishing as an example. If I meditate on the concept of banishing and I realize that it's bringing up a lot of emotional things, and maybe one particular emotion is coming up more than the rest, I will focus on perhaps that is the emotion that triggered it, or that is the emotion for which I need to banish. Further, if you are working on prosperity or you're trying to bring in something, maybe you might focus on how you think of the word prosperity, or perhaps you could focus on how you define what does prosperity look like for you. You could meditate on that. You can meditate on the spell itself, how when you are casting the spell, it will help you aid in your focus and concentration so that you are able to cast your spell more effectively. Whether you're meditating on that concept beforehand, that might help, but then also just meditating during that spell casting process, seeing and putting yourself in that environment, if you will. So if I'm casting a prosperity spell, what will that look like? But also just really keeping focus and staying centered in the process of the spell casting. And again, also for grounding as well. But this is just how I've come to know it, and I use it in a wide variety of ways, like I've mentioned, and I will go into more of that in another video. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the first part of this series. Please, if you like this video, share, like, subscribe, and I will speak to you all soon. Many blessings to you all.